Welcome to Eagle Eye Broadcasting Daily Announcements with Emily Morrow and Michaela Pardun today. We'll just get right into it, I guess. For Thursday, October 6th, there's an FFA meeting, and then at high school lunch in Ms. Rapp's room, and then there's Mid-State Cross Country invite at Wayne at 4:30 p.m. The bus leaves at 1:30 p.m. And then junior high volleyball home with Ewing at the high school at 4 p.m. One game only, and then CJV varsity volleyball home with Pierce at 5:30 p.m. Oh, and then softball districts at Pierce with O'Neill versus Madison Humphrey Lindsay at 12 p.m. All three teams combined?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're not very big though. There's still not very many of them.
Yeah. So you only play one game today then?
No, two. We'll play Madison Humphrey Lindsay at 12, and then if we win, we'll play the winner of Highway 91 and West Point Beamer.
Awesome. So when do you leave for that?
We're leaving at 9, so right after first period.
Awesome.
Much.
Good luck.
Oh, thanks.
Oh yeah, it's on KVRX.
For Friday, October 2nd, there's a varsity football game home with Pierce starting at 7 p.m. And also there's more softball districts tomorrow. So
yeah. And then
I don't know when it starts, but.
And then Saturday, October 8th is the junior high volleyball invite at West Holt at 9 a.m. and then the varsity volleyball invite at Wisner. And the varsity football and the volleyball tonight are both Eagle Eye Broadcasting events, so tune in.
The high school FFA will meet over lunch in Mrs. Rapp's room today. Please bring your own lunch.
And then any junior and senior interested in going to Cleveland Chiropractic College, come see Mr. Hilker by October 7th.
Juniors and seniors, on Friday, October 7th, Central Community College will be in the library at 9 a.m. and the National Guard representative will be here at 10.
Also, senior football players, managers, film technicians, and cheerleaders, please see either Mr. Hostert,
That's a lot.
it was, or Mrs. Ledig before Friday regarding senior parents' night. Thank you.
So it looks like that's all we have today for your announcements. We're going to go over to bring Aurora in for the weather, so. Welcome back with your daily weather. I'm Michaela and this is Aurora. We're going to be looking at some temperatures in the... Oh, I'm not in it. Oh, sorry. It looks like up by Chadron it's in the lower 30s, over by Alliance in the lower 40s, and down by Sydney and Denver it looks like the upper 40s. Over by Sioux City and Fort Dodge and Des Moines it looks like upper 50s, lower 60s. Over by O'Neill, Norfolk, and Ainsworth looks like the upper 40s. Down by Imperial and McCook it looks like upper 50s. In your Kearney area it looks like your lower 50s, and your Lincoln and Omaha areas your lower 50s. So that's all we have for that. We're going to go over to some daily weather. In O'Neill right now it's currently 46 degrees. There's a high of 51 and a low of 35. It looks like it's overcast with some clouds. I know there's a big chance of rain today, so.
And as Michaela said, right now it's in the upper 40s, and as the day goes on, it says that it's supposed to reach 50 by noon, but then it's supposed to go back down by 2 p.m. because that's when the rain's really supposed to hit. At 2 p.m. there's an 80% chance of precipitation. Right now it's 20, but it'll get up there by the time the afternoon comes around.
On Friday, it looks like it's going to be nice out, sunny. It looks like there's a high of 62 and a low of 42. So it'll be a good day for some football and softball.
Yeah.
So, maybe not today, but that's okay. We're still going to play anyways.
Yeah.
Now over to some national weather.
And we've got more on that powerful Hurricane Matthew. It says, Hurricane Matthew lashes Bahamas after
Dangerous Hurricane Matthew will continue to lash the Bahamas with flooding rain, high winds, and pounding surf on Thursday.
Matthew, currently a Category 3 hurricane, made the northwestward turn on Wednesday after turning deadly in the Caribbean.
The strongest part of the hurricane, the northeastern part of the eye wall, was bearing down on New Providence Island in the Bahamas during Thursday morning. The eye may pass close to Adelaide Village on the island.
Hurricane Matthew will then pass over the island of Grand Bahama and the major city of Freeport later Thursday afternoon.
Interaction with the large mountainous islands of Hispaniola and Cuba caused Matthew to weaken some slightly Tuesday night into Wednesday.
Matthew remains a very dangerous hurricane, according to AccuWeather hurricane expert Dan Kodlowski.
The slow-moving nature of the hurricane will translate to days rather than hours of pounding surf, high winds, and heavy rains on the Bahamas.
In addition to life-threatening conditions, major property damage and inundation is likely due to powerful winds, storm surge, and flash flooding.
A storm surge of 10 to 15 feet can occur, along with the potential for a foot or more of rain on some of the Bahamas, AccuWeather meteorologist Mike Dahl said.
As a result, significant inundation. Am I saying that right? Inundation. I lost my spot.
It's likely.
Oh, it's likely on some of the islands. My bad.
It's alright. People are encouraged to heed evacuation orders as they are given. Small craft should be secured in port.
And if I remember correctly, Mr. Peterson was saying his son in Miami was already evacuated. So it must be pretty bad down there. That's scary. I know some people in Florida too. They're doing all right.
So now for some this day in weather history. In the Northeast in 1836, an early season snowstorm produced 11 inches of snow in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and 26 inches at Auburn, New York.
In Punta Rasa, Florida, near Fort Myers in 1873, hurricane destroyed the town, 14-foot tide.
In Euclid, Briner Mines in Canada in 1967, highest daily total of rainfall ever for Canada, 19.6 inches in 24 hours. Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of rain. Yeah. Well, it looks like that's all we have today for your weather, so we'll kick it over to Cam and Al in the morning for your sports.
Welcome back, Cam and Al in the Morning Thursday edition. You know what that means? It's the pick show. That's Al.
That's Cam.
We're going to start it off with a little Eagle sports news. Tonight, the high school volleyball will be playing Pierce over there in the Erie. So that'll be a fun game. And I think it's
C-team starts at 5:30, JV 6:30, and then varsity 7:30.
C-team, JV, and varsity. So it's going to be
and there's a J-high game before that at
and
4
a J.
o'clock.
Holy cow.
So there's a lot of volleyball.
Wow.
A lot of balls getting hit over nets.
Yeah. And they're going to hit them hard.
Oh.
And in other news,
hold up. What's the
district softball starts today.
in Pierce?
So good luck to them.
It's like
Hopefully,
Pierce O'Neill everything. It's kind of weird.
yeah, we play Pierce tomorrow.
And
we'll
then,
get to
so
that
they play
later.
at noon. That's on KBRX. So tune in. They play Madison, Humphrey, Lindsay, or something.
What time
like
you
that.
leaving, Mikhail?
Yeah, we got that.
first period.
Right after first
Right
period.
after the show.
Wow. Think about it.
Come for the show.
She has to come for the show.
She's relentless. Right now, she is being relentless for you guys.
And then the cross country team travels to Wayne today to run in the Mid-State Conference
Yeah.
invite.
And one thing about the cross country team that maybe you don't realize is they're battling a little sick bug called
Yeah,
the mono.
mono.
The mono. You ever heard
What's
of that?
What's that like long for? What's that short for?
Mono. I don't know, dude. We got a computer. Mono. But anyways, I think Lily Thompson has mono.
Now Hannah Alden's got it.
Is there another one too?
Probably.
I don't know. Mononucleosis. Mononucleosis. what it sounds like.
Mononucleosis. Fatigue, sore throat,
Yeah.
strep throat.
It's hard to come back from it. I know
Fever.
Lily Thompson's been working hard to get
Yeah.
back in there.
She's been working hard.
Originally, the consensus was she wasn't going to
Never
be able to
run
run.
again. Not
this
a
whole
kid,
year, but and I guess they've kind of said, you know, if you can battle back, go ahead. So she's definitely trying.
Yep. And
Uh,
then in a little like not sports, but they're still like they're part of sports. The band.
The band,
They traveled to Pierce yesterday.
you know, I consider
The
that.
color. Did you call it the flag corps or
Color
got the
guard.
best color guard.
color guard?
Wow,
Best color guard, and like a band did like Superior or something. Like
wow,
That,
wow.
so it's a good deal.
Band got superior,
Band
Yeah,
got
they were
superior.
which is the best you can get.
It's the best you can get.
You do.
And then over the weekend, there will be volleyball J-High Invitational against West
What?
Holt
Well, in West Holt.
and West Holt. And then volleyball Wisner Pilger Varsity Invitational.
And Wisner, Pilger, one of the two.
Yeah,
Wisner.
Wisner.
How do they decide that?
What?
Why not have it in Pilger?
Because high school's always at Wisner.
High school's
And
always at
elementary's in
Wisner.
Pilsner.
You just learned something new.
Tune in
All right.
every day.
Uh,
Oh yeah, football tomorrow against Pierce. too.
yeah, and we'll get to that later.
And then softball in Pierce again
Yeah.
for districts.
Hopefully, them girls punch their
Wins the
ticket.
championship.
They're not worried about it. They're taking it one game at a
I
time.
need to slow down.
I like it.
That's
slow
my
down.
One game at a time.
That's my bad.
We gotta beat Madison first.
We gotta
True.
meet Madison.
Humphrey Lindsay.
Humphrey St. Francis.
No,
Lindsay.
not
Holy-
St.
Madison,
Francis.
Lindsay,
Madison,
Humphrey.
Lindsay, Humphrey.
That's
Lindsay.
Humphrey Lindsay. Where floats your
Madison,
boat?
Humphrey, Lindsay.
You say
That's
Lindsay.
one school. Madison, Humphrey, Lindsay, folks. That's
No, they're
three
like
towns.
combined.
3 towns, 1 softball.
One
3 towns.
softball team.
3 towns,
You
1
talk
softball
about
team.
being historic. We got 3 towns and 1 softball team.
What's that one? Highway 91
You know, you-
has like 5
Highway
teams.
91's got 5.
Wow,
We got 2.
this is incredible.
I'm learning something new every day.
Now on to the pick show.
I gotta find it.
We're gonna start off with some week 7
You don't
games.
got 'em
It's
on?
right there.
Where?
Down. Complete list. We're gonna start it off in Class C1.
C1.
Kind of a big time matchup. I don't know if you call it a big time matchup or not, but North Bend and David City Aquinas. North Bend's kind of on the up and coming lately. They've
Yeah.
got a couple good players. They're kind of getting back in the football swing
Football.
of things. And David City Aquinas one
Couple
loss
good
to
athletes.
Bishop Newman,
14-7 or
So,
28-21. They lost by
21-14.
7.
I
They
think.
lost by 7.
I heard what I heard from it is there was a lot of weather.
There was.
So, but who are you gonna go with there?
Aquinas.
I think I'm gonna go Aquinas too. Although I do like North Bend and I like what they're doing there, but I think Aquinas just upper hand.
Let's go a little team we played. Ord at Columbus SCOTUS.
If you'd asked me this a week ago, I might have went with Ord. But
we
I think-
need Ord to win.
I think I'm gonna go SCOTUS on that.
I'll
Just-
go Ord.
I think I got Columbus
I'll go.
SCOTUS. I'm hoping for Ord though. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
Kind of not really a marquee, undefeated, big time game, but definitely gonna be a close one just due to the rivalry. Gothenburg Kozad. Last year 14-13 and
It's true.
we lost to Gothenburg
Yeah, that
and
was
we beat
bad
Kozad 35-0. So they just play each other close.
I'll go Gothenburg.
I'll go Kozad. I'm pulling for them.
And let's go a little Wayne at West Point Beamer.
Wayne at
Both
West.
are in our district. We've already played West Point. Haven't played Wayne yet. Who you going?
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. I'm gonna go West Point Beamer on that. I really like Wayne, but I just gotta
Has
go.
West Point played Madison yet?
Oh,
I think they have.
I don't know.
I'll go Wayne.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll go
go
West
Wayne.
Point Beamer.
I'll go Wayne.
What about Boone Central, Newman Grove at Hastings, Adams Central? 2 3-3 teams played Boone Central.
I'll go Boone.
I'll go Hastings, Adams
We
Central.
need Boone to win.
Pulling Hastings. I'm just, dude. I gotta disagree.
get
a
that,
little
I
bit.
get
We gotta
that.
make this separate.
I get that.
Hastings, Adams Central. but
Before Boone beat Ord, I would have said Adams Central. But
I-
Boone played pretty well against
Boone
Ord.
plays good, and then you just if you
After
either-
their 3 state losses, I thought they were not going to win another game.
I didn't think so either, but they're
They're gonna
coming,
be a
they're
chance to
battling
see.
back.
Yeah, I'll give them all the credit. I did not think they're going to beat Ord.
They might. Could they win their district?
Yeah.
Who
They
they?
lost to Columbus Lakeview. They lost. Lakeview lost to SCOTUS.
Okay. So
they
they
gotta lose
they
one more
could
time.
potentially could battle back and win that district, and if you
They
win
just
your
gotta-
district,
you're
you're automatically in the playoffs.
And that could
That
make
could.
somebody else mad who didn't
Yeah.
win their district but 16 seed.
Yep.
Kind of like us last year.
What about I think that's it.
Omaha Concordia at Boys Town.
Ooh.
2 5-1 teams.
Omaha Concordia is on the up and coming. Cody Thomas or Thompson, right? Running back or quarterback, I think.
No clue.
Yeah.
You're speaking.
I think he's pretty good. Boys Town's pretty solid. I'm gonna go Boys Town.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Boys Town. What do you think about St. Mary's Bloomfield?
That's. I don't know.
I like to see St. Mary's win just because
For St. Mary's.
they're St. Mary's in this town and I support them. Bloomfield's definitely good.
Remember we played them in baseball? They had some big boys.
Yeah. Ah, man.
I think I'm gonna go Bloomfield.
I'm gonna go Bloomfield as well. I'd love
Sorry,
to see
but-
St. Mary's win, but I
I don't know if they got the hosses up front.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I looked at a picture Bob Jensen posted yesterday.
Two
and-
big boys sitting in the picture.
Yeah.
Pretty big boys.
I think if you're running behind them, you're gonna be all right as a running back.
Oh yeah.
But and that's one thing. Running backs get all the credit. But if you're running behind 225-pound
Two of them.
linemen,
3 of 5 of them.
it makes it a pretty
Three.
easy job. You just need to keep your eyes up and find a hole.
Yeah.
It'll be one. But in national sports news, last night, Madison Bumgarner stays 8-0 on the road in the postseason as the Giants defeat the
He
Mets
pitched pretty
3-0.
well.
The kid's a stud on the road, I
He
guess.
gave up 4 hits, 0 earned runs in 9 innings.
So what? Now his ERA is like .5 on the road in the postseason because it was .6 going into last night.
Probably.
That's ridiculous. Less than a run scored in the postseason on the road.
That's difficult.
That's
to do.
impressive. That's a guy you want to put out on the mound Game 7 if you're away.
Did you hear about the Jays and Orioles game that one day? Or the Monday night?
I didn't.
There was a deep fly ball like the bottom of the 8th or something like that. And it was like on the warning track and like the Orioles guy was camped under it and one guy like threw like a beer can at him.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
Huh.
Yeah, he still made catch.
That's funny.
It was
And then Nebraska's off this week and play Indiana next week. And Indiana's cracking out some awesome Katy stripe jerseys. Going, kind of giving basketball a little shout out. They're
Hoosiers.
awesome. They are awesome.
they're coming off a big win at Michigan State.
They are.
Big win.
So I think that's going to be a good game. I think Indiana's a little underrated, honestly.
I hope we beat them pretty well.
So do I. It seems like we're more of a fourth quarter team right now, so I might just not watch their first three quarters because they just make me mad, and I might tune in that fourth one. We look really good. But I think that's all we got for Cam and Al in the morning. So tune back tomorrow, and then we'll have
Results
some
from
more.
softball and
Yeah,
volleyball and cross country. And
it's a big day in OHS sports.
go get it.
All right.
Welcome to Eagle Eye Broadcasting Trending with Emily Morrow and Jason Hobbeck. If you figured out who we were, I'm Emily. That's Jason.
Jason Hallback, and Shane Campbell.
Don't unplug anything. Yeah, we got Mr. Shane Campbell in
We
here
do
now.
today. Today is the day of superstitions, and we
this-
brought on the king of superstitions.
Most superstitious kid you'll ever meet when it comes to game day.
It is. Before we start for superstitions, I just want to give kind of go on our show from yesterday, kind of give a shout out to the Blarney Stone we had a great breakfast there this morning, the volleyball girls did, and then we had a really nice person, don't know who it was, pay for all of our meals, so that was really nice, and it's always good to see some of those kind of people in the world, and one day I hope to pay it forward just like they do.
I have a question.
Yes.
How many times have you volleyball girls went to the Blarney Stone?
Like all together as a volleyball?
Yep.
Yep. This would be our first time all
Really?
together. Yeah, it was Amanda's
Nice.
birthday, and it was just a fun day to go. We
You
kind
guys
of
should come on Fridays with us.
we might do that one day.
I don't know, but that's not tradition. Since
Yeah.
we are talking
I
about
can't do
Yeah,
that. Sorry,
it's
I
superstitious.
I negate
I
my
think
deal.
I think the Blarney Stone is the football boys' place, but
It
we
is.
but we just thought that we'd go because it is closing, and
It is nice.
and I am a great fan of the Blarney Stone. My family does go there a lot
It's
for
worth-
supper all the time.
The breakfast is the best.
It is.
They
It's-
make good breakfast.
very
It's
good.
gonna be sad when they leave. I'll
It is.
admit it.
It'll be really sad, especially since it's football season won't even be over when you guys.
No, good thing you girls got to go down there and experience what we get to experience.
Exactly.
It's
It was-
kind of like in the morning, kind of old diner. It's kind of
It's
nice.
It
really
is.
nice.
It's really
It's
nice.
relaxing.
Where are you guys gonna go now that it's
Probably
West Side?
I don't know. There's not really any other
gonna
cafes
be-
besides that.
it's gonna
How
be-
many girls did you have go?
10.
Phil, did you like combine tables or different tables?
Yeah,
or
we sat in the same table you guys do normally. That's
Oh,
what.
okay. I got you.
Yep.
All right.
That's where. Yep. Sit in the same spot every week.
And the people sit in the same chair week in, week out.
And that is a superstition of yours, isn't it, Campbell?
Yeah, last week actually walked in. I was
And
on my
Ba-
phone. I look up and Bailey's in my spot. I made him move because
That's
that's my spot. That's my spot.
And they're still undefeated to this day.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of go into superstitions here. Halbeck, what is your superstition? Do you have any like key superstitions?
I'm not a superstition guy.
You aren't.
I just don't believe in superstitions.
You know, I'm not a big superstitious girl either, except for you gotta wear the same clothes every game. Like same.
See-
I got my game socks.
See, I'm kind of restricted to that because I only have one pair of because I only have that one undershirt,
Yeah.
one pair of game socks.
Well, then you are kind of superstitious. You wear it every game.
Well, that's more of a force to than a choice.
All right. Well, I got my game socks, and that's important. And there's a few other superstitions. Like, for example, the Ainsworth volleyball game. We were kind of superstitious when we chose the side instead of the serve in that fifth set, and it kind of helped us in the end because we did win on every time we were on that side of the court.
That's not. Yeah, and you guys are actually 2 straight wins, right?
Yes, we are on a winning streak, as Mr. Fisher would say.
Good deal. Hopefully play well tonight and maybe
Yeah.
even get the dub against Pierce because
Yeah.
we play Pierce tomorrow in football. Oh, by the way, hold on. We didn't pick the O'Neill at Pierce game. I just remembered that. We didn't pick the O'Neill at Pierce game.
I
I'm
don't-
going with O'Neill.
Oh, okay.
Alex says he's going with O'Neill too, so we did pick it now. I don't know how we forgot that.
All right,
There we
Campbell, your superstitions.
I'll go with I'll start off with my game day superstitions.
Let's
So,
just go through your game
Game-
day.
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday,
right.
Friday.
we'll start at Wednesday.
Okay.
So Wednesday.
because the night
Wednesday
before
is the night before the night before, which in my mind is the most important night of sleep.
Coach Wright's mine too.
That's
So-
Coach Wright's mind.
On Wednesday nights, I try and lay down at 8:30. Now, when I mean lay down, I mean lay in my bed, lights off. That doesn't mean my phone's shut off. So I can be on my phone. I kind of stay on it till 9:15, 9:30. Then I shut it off and I go to bed. I get my 9:30 to 6:30. That equates to about 9 hours of sleep. Pretty good night. That's recommended.
Yeah, because what is it? 7 to 8 hours is recommended. So you're
Right. For
Yeah,
our
so-
age, it's 7 to 8 hours.
So then I wake up, I take my shower, go to school, whatever, and every game day I wear the same stuff. When I pack my game day practice clothes, I wear my O'Neill football Adidas shorts, I wear a gray shirt, and I wear white Under Armour compression shorts along with blue socks with a inside out white pair of Nikes underneath them. Now the cleats, I'm not superstitious there. I change
He
those
has
up.
he has 6 pairs.
I change those up all the time. That I'm not so superstitious with. But I wear the same pair of gloves, same mouthpiece every day. And then Thursday comes around, we go through that. Every Thursday night, I read my scouting report to myself out loud. I pack all my football stuff in my bag. Bring both jerseys, both undershirts, everything football I have in my room. Throw it in a bag. Then Friday morning or Thursday night comes along. I try and get in bed at 8 o'clock and maybe even shut my phone off around 8:45 just so I can get some extra sleep so I'm not dead the next day. I wake up around 6 o'clock. I get in the shower, and this is the only day that I allow music to be played off my phone while I'm in the shower because it's Friday and I'm happy. So I get in the shower, take my shower, wear the same pair of jeans, same belt, same socks, same shoes, same clothes.
and when you outgrew your shoes, now Brady Thompson wears them every
Brady
Friday.
Thompson wears my shoes every Friday because I outgrew them, and so
Gotta
he's
bring 'em
keeping
back
the
into the
tradition
mix,
alive.
yeah.
Squeakies.
The
So
Squeakies.
I get in my car, I drive down to Blarney Stone. I park about in the same spot every week. It's right
Yeah,
along Main Street
It's
there.
close. You and me usually park in
Yeah.
the same spot.
And then I walk inside, sit down at my same spot. I don't even have to order at the Blarney Stone anymore.
Oh, it's
know
awesome.
your
knows,
order.
she knows my order.
All 8 of us go at a time, 7 to 8 of us, and she has all of our orders memorized.
If you want to know that, breakfast of champions: 2 slices of French toast with peanut butter, 3 slices of bacon, 2 large eggs. Then
I
after-
got that today too.
That's really what you got?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, without the peanut butter, but
Well, that's where you're.
sorry, I was missing the peanut butter. But
So
still,
then-
that's what I got.
Yeah. So then we go to school, go through the whole school day or whatever. I don't really pay attention on Fridays.
No, Fridays are not a good day.
They're not a good focusing day. Tests I'm all right with. Homework, I can't get any of that done.
No.
But and then we go to the game. I wear the same socks, not the same cleats, but same socks, pretty much same everything, head to toe. I tape my same way.
do it.
Alex tapes, and I'm just kind of superstitious with that stuff. I don't like mixing things up, you know.
Change is not.
I can tell that. I can tell.
Change is not one of his.
I don't know if this is a superstition, but for me, when I'm serving a volleyball or shooting a free throw, you gotta dribble the ball 5 times on a free throw. That's my lucky number 5 for the free throw. And if I do an extra or one less, my mind just kind of just gets all jumbled up, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Where if I get my 5 dribbles in, I know I can focus on making that shot. It's just kind of a. And then when I do a volleyball, I gotta spin it and dribble it
I
like
do
3 or
actually
4
have,
times.
I have 2 superstitions. I actually do.
Okay.
The one is wrestling season. I always walk away from my opponent to put my tape on to put the band on my ankle, and then during football season, when we're stretching, I won't give anybody a high five until game day. That's the only day that I'll give anybody a high five throughout the practice.
I like that. That's kind of a cool one.
Yeah, I just do the same thing every day, every week.
Campbell's very, very. I don't know about.
That exact same.
It is,
always.
and I think it's been working for us so far, and I think it's gonna bring us to another win tomorrow night.
Hopefully, that's the plan right now.
But that is all we have today for trending with Shane Campbell and Jason Halbeck and Emily Morrow. We'll see you tomorrow.